Hi guys, hope everyone is doing great. It's another beautiful day and I'm so glad to be here. If it's your first time on this channel, you're most welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share. Let me know your thoughts about this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you know I really appreciate you for the support. So today I'm back with another sit down video, and today guys we'll be talking about things that most of us are taught while growing up and things that we are not taught while growing up. I'm going to be focusing on my tribe, which is Kikuyu tribe in Bantu. And Kikuyus are one of the most populated people. We are so many in Kenya right now, around millions if I'm not wrong. From Mount Kenya, definitely. And I was born and raised in Nairobi, but there are things that my mom taught me while growing up. So this is what I'll be telling you on this video. I hope you enjoy the content. Let me know what you were taught while growing up, depending on the tribe where you come from, because you have almost like 48 different tribes in Kenya. We all have different cultures. We all have our modest of living. So comment down below, yeah, what you were taught while growing up and what you are not taught, okay? So number one, my mom taught me survival methods. Definitely, I think as a Kikuyu woman, that is, or those are the basic things that your mom teaches you while growing up. So my mom taught me first how to wash my clothes. The basic things were used to be handkerchiefs, socks. Little by little, she would continue to teach you on how to do these things by yourself at a little at the stage where you're a little, like around, I don't know how old, but class 5, class 4, 5, 6, 7. That is how my parent taught me. My mom taught me on how to clean the basic things of life, like my undies, my handkerchief, my socks. So growing up, these are the things that my mom knew, or she thought was good for me to know as I'm growing up. And it was like very useful because I grew up and later on went to a boarding school when I was going to class 5. And it was easy because these things I had already been taught by my mom when I was young. So that is the first thing my mom taught me. She taught me on how to depend on myself when it comes to washing clothes. Secondly, my mom taught me how to cook. She'll start with the basic things like tea, porridge, chapati. She'll cook. Then the last one, she'll let me cook it. Then during cooking rice, I knew how to cook rice at an early age, and also tea. These are the basic things that my mom taught me while growing up. So by the time I am at adolescent stage, that is like class 8, I had already known how to cook ugali, how to cook chai, that is tea, how to cook rice, how to, do basic things. I had already known how to do them because my mom taught me, like when I was very young, on how to do them. So that is second. Cooking is definitely something that my mom taught me growing up. The third thing, most of you guys know Kikuyu women or men are good at business. Growing up, my mom taught me how to do business. Believe it or not, she'll take me around to her businesses and show me how to do business. She taught me how to negotiate because, there's sometimes you buy something and you're told it's like 100 bob, and my mom taught me or told me you should bargain to what price you want. So if someone is selling something at 100, you have to bargain it to around 70 or 80. And that is how we survive as, in this world. You have to bargain, not like you're told everything is like 100 and you're like, okay, I'll take it. Learn to bargain because it's bargainable. Nothing is difficult in this world. So that is the third thing my mom taught me. She taught me on how to become a good businesswoman. She taught me on how to bargain. She taught me on how to use other skills apart from education, because education is not like everything. By the time I was like 18, I knew how to do like these handmade bags. My mom taught me to do that, and I'm always very appreciative because during that period of time I needed some money and I made money through making those baskets. um those are the literally those are the things that me growing up, my mom taught me at a very early stage. Um, as I said, there are also things that you are not taught. Me growing up as a Kikuyu woman, my mom never told me about boys. Funny thing, my mom never told me about boys. Um, these are the things I learned in school. Yeah, these are the things I learned in school. And definitely after you get your periods, a lot of things happens. And I remember since I was in a boarding school, my first period started when I was in boarding school. And this is the time my teacher guided me on what to avoid, what not to do, what to do. You know, the reality of life, that is the point my teacher was telling me, not my mother. So I think, I don't know about today's generation. Maybe, well, most parents tell their daughters about menstrual periods, or about pregnancy, or about boys. But during my time, my mom she never told me anything about the boys, about my periods, about pregnancy. These are the things I learned in school. And the next thing is, my mom never taught me. My mom never taught me fashion or mode of, of lifestyle. I knew these things on my own as I was growing up. So when it came to like things about parties, or about drugs, or about what else? Drugs, parties, pregnancy issues. All this I learned them in school, because I remember when I used to go to a boarding school. So this basic education about sex, about pregnancy, about boys, I learned them through school. So these are the things my mom never taught me. But apart from that, the rest of the things that I told you guys, I think they are the most important things that I needed to learn at that time when I was growing up. But I think these days, I don't know, because I'm not a parent, but I think these days it's quite different. I'm sure like parents teach their daughters about sex, about boys, about pregnancy, about social life, because I think parents of nowadays are social butterflies. So I know they have told their daughters this, but back in the days, these things I learned them on my own. But I'm always very appreciative, and I love my mom so much, because the upbringing was the most important thing, and she made sure I learned on how to survive even when she's not around. So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. So I think those are the only things I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know which tribe you are from. What you are taught, what you're not taught. Let's talk. Let's do one-on-one. Down in the comment section, and I'm definitely going to reply to you guys. That's all for today. Until next time, I love you. Goodbye. Thank you, guys.